said that they're going to make one Babu Owino a governor in 2027 with or without the blessings of Baba. This is the focus of this video this afternoon, and if it is your first time on my channel, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do subsequent videos, you will not miss out. Recently, Raila Amolo Odinga, on his farewell or on his prayer towards his election that is scheduled on Saturday of AU Commission Chair, he handed over Nairobi leadership to one Sakaja. Remember, Sakaja is a UDA candidate, or Sakaja is a UDA governor, but surprisingly, Raila Amolo Odinga seemed to be so much close, or seemed to be enjoying a cordial relationship with Sakaja. And this statement rubbed the Embakasi lawmaker in a wrong way, because Babu Owino has been a loyal and diehard Raila Amolo Odinga supporter. Remember, Babu Owino is loved and hated in equal measure. Babu Owino is this guy that stands with you through the thick and the thin, through the tough and the good, and he's been with Baba all through, and Baba's statement was perceived as betrayal to one Babu Owino. Remember, Babu Owino has refused to board the train of singing praises to the government, but he's been a strong critic of the government, especially when it comes to the youth. Babu Owino has been a comrade in the University of Nairobi, and he fought for the welfare of the students in Nairobi University, and has been doing so again, telling all the leadership of the universities to stand firm, especially when it comes to the university funding model. Babu Owino has been so vocal about it. Also, regarding the abductions that have been happening to the country, Babu Owino has been so vocal and speaking for the youth, and truth be told, he is a darling for the youth, or he is a darling to the youth. And it's so interesting to note that in 2027, Nairobi gubernatorial seat is taking a very strange shape, because Babu Owino has thrown his hat in the ring. Tim Wanyonyi is in the ring. Sakaja is fighting to secure his second term as the Nairobi governor. You cannot also forget to remember that Rigathi Gachagua has been fronting Gakuya and saying that Nairobi is a business area. Nairobi is so well populated with the people from Murima, and it's only fair for them to choose one of their own to safeguard the interest of their businesses in Nairobi. Remember, there was a time there has been a push and pull between Sakaja and the then impeached deputy president regarding how he's running Nairobi. Sakaja had this manifesto, had this plan to relocate all the PSVs, especially those PSVs that are applying from rural homes to Nairobi. Sakaja had a plan to relocate them to Uhuru Park. Rigiji was against the move, and he said, he told Sakaja that they voted for him to safeguard their interest, and it was only fair if Sakaja had consulted him. He heeded to the call of the then Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, and then did not transfer the PSVs from the city center to Uhuru Park, but he ceded the ground and let them remain in the CBD. It's also important to note that the tiff between Sakaja and the then impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua also escalated during Sakaja's plan to relocate the traders in Marikiti to go to a market that is along Kangundo Road. It brought a lot of fierce criticism, and Rigiji had to do a city tour just to familiarize or to talk to what he termed as his people, and his speech was 80% in his local dialect. That tells you that Rigiji was really fighting to keep the control of the city, and he's not turning away. Even in 2027, Rigiji is still trying to make the city that is well taken care of under the guys from the mountain. The battle in the ODM seems to tear apart the party, because there are two strong contestants that are eyeing for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat, and that's Babu Owino and Tim Wanyonyi. Remember, the two are both in the ODM party. And Tim Wanyonyi in 2022 was to run for the governor seat in Nairobi, but he ceded ground to one Jubilee candidate because of the so-called coalition arrangement, which costed them the city of Nairobi. Sakaja managed to floor them down, and he became the Nairobi governor. It's important to note that when you look at the Nyanza region, there is an MP known as David Ocheng. David Ocheng managed to move against the tides of ODM in the Nyanza region and won a seat in the Ugenya. And David Ocheng has been this darling to the youth in that region because he is the only person who's trying to move against the ODM gospel in that region. And truth be told, he managed to floor so many candidates, including the ODM candidate, a party that is so popular in the Nyanza region. So if we look to Babu Owino closely, Babu Owino is going to borrow a leaf from one David Ocheng, because it seems when as a youth you want to rise in ODM, you have to think separately or look a mind of your own to succeed in this election. And these blessings that Baba gave to one Sakaja are rubbing Babu Owino in a wrong way, and it seems it's just a matter of days, if not months, before Babu Owino skips the ship of ODM and choose to vie as an independent candidate. I don't know your thoughts about this city politics, of this Nairobi gubernatorial politics. If you have different opinion, or if you have a suggestion that perhaps would make Babu a governor, Babu Owino a governor in 2027, kindly drop a comment below. I'd love to read and do a video as well regarding your thoughts, even as I share your sentiments as well. And if it is your first time on my channel, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. Thank you for watching and have a lovely afternoon. Adios.